You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, here we are Sunday morning, so you know the insiders are regurgitating all kinds of things that they've heard throughout the last couple of days, and we got a couple of big ones, both involving the Browns this morning. Number one, we have found out, of course, Quinshon Judkins is going to actually play today. He's not going to play much, though. He's not going to play much. And look, I think, at least far as I'm concerned, I think Judkins is a hell of a playmaker, potentially, for the Browns. You know, with Joe Flacco, Jerry Jeudy, Njoku, Fanning, Judkins, there's a world where the Browns, a really good defense, it looks like a really good defense. Look, if Jim Schwartz is involved and you got your pieces, the Browns defense can be really good. There is a world where I know a lot of people have said 2 to 3 wins, and okay, but there's also like an alternative Bizarro for you Superman fans. You know, Bizarro's like the opposite Superman. He's all jacked up in the face and he talks slow and anyway, but he's got like the reverse powers, but he's still super powered. Anyway, long story short, there's a world where this team might F around and win like 8 or 9 games, sneak into the back end of the playoffs. You just never know. And, of course, last week they gave the Bengals all they could handle. If they'd have just had a little more offense, they'd have won that game. Browns' Quinshon Judkins will have limited have his snaps monitored closely in week 2 per rap sheet. Okay, Quinshon Judkins making his NFL debut will have his snaps closely monitored, but expect him to have the snaps of a backup running back as he ramps up, while the team hopes he'll eventually become the starter. And the actual snap count that I'm hearing is 10 to 15. All right? About 10 to 15 snaps in this game for Judkins. So we'll see. We'll see. They could change this as the game goes on. Now, I got to tell you, I tweeted this out when I heard this a minute ago, and I said, Shedeur Sanders and Deion Sanders could not have effed up a pre-draft process any more than they possibly. I mean, they literally wrote the novel on how to fuck your damn draft stock up and send yourself plummeting into hell. The Baltimore Ravens, a very stable organization. Steve Bisciotti's known as one of the best owners in the league. John Harbaugh, stable head coach, Super Bowl winning coach, guy that's been there forever. Great organization, good influences around there. Ray Lewis, blah, blah, blah. They plan to actually draft Shedeur Sanders. That was on their radar to do. And Shedeur and Deion bleeped it up. Unbelievable. The Ravens were planning to draft Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round with the number 141 pick, league sources told ESPN. But before the Ravens could turn the card in, the former Colorado Star let it be known that Baltimore, he didn't want to be on the roster with Lamar Jackson, where he wouldn't have a chance to play anytime soon, according to league sources. You've already dropped 5 rounds. You went from a projected end of last year top 5 pick. You've dropped into the 5th. An NFL team is wanting to draft you now, and you told them no. And now you're losing snaps, you're losing reps to Bailey Zappe. And on top of it, On top of it, Dion played for the Ravens. I don't understand what look, people, and I've already seen his fans are already coming out doing the whole, that was a smart move because of Lamar. Because of a running quarterback that could be hurt and have no career or be out for a season at a moment's notice. You're the third string quarterback now. You could be the backup to Lamar Jackson. By the way, Snoop Huntley had a playoff start a couple of years ago because Lamar was quote-unquote injured / contract problems, to those of us that are informed. I mean, wow, what are we doing? Sanders knew that Jackson, a two-time MVP and one of the top players in the league, was not going to lose his job as Baltimore's starting quarterback anytime soon. That's probably true, but you're still talking about a mobile quarterback that could get hurt at any point. And there you are, in. You go in, look, Snoop Huntley has kept a job in this league. You should know this because he was with the Browns in training camp in the preseason. So the message was conveyed to the Ravens that Sanders did not want to be drafted by Baltimore and preferred to end up in a place where he might have a better chance to play sooner. The Ravens instead drafted offensive lineman Carson Vinson with the 141st pick. So what happens if the Browns don't draft you and word starts spreading throughout the league that you told the Ravens in the 5th round no? Because that would start making its way around. You just go undrafted? 3 picks later, with the football world watching, the Browns traded up to select Sanders at pick 144. Sanders is listed 3rd on the depth chart behind Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel with the Browns. So you're on there with a rookie that, let's be honest, outplayed you in the preseason. It was questionable after both their first games, but clearly in that second one, it wasn't even close. One looked like they could come in and play. The other one was overwhelmed. Sanders, Gabriel, and practice squad quarterback Bailey Zappe have all been running the Cleveland scout team in practice. Quarterback coach Bill Musgrave confirmed Friday, quote, "It's exciting because those guys do take pride in getting the defense ready. Congratulations. You're losing reps to a 4th guy." I mean, you fans out there that are saying he was smart by not doing this because of Lamar, really? Because he'd probably be QB2 there right now. And instead, he's QB3, and really he's QB3.5, tied with Bailey Zappe. Okay. I mean, okay. God almighty. Had already been dropping and turned the team down. Guys, if he gets cut, is he going to find another job after this? And there was rumors out there the Eagles wanted him too. The best team in football wanted you. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Jesus, F. It's crazy. This is nuts. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.